Hey guys, welcome to my channel and thank you so much to all the new subscribers. Thank you. I appreciate the love and thank you for supporting me. I hope that if you haven't yet subscribed, please consider doing so. If you're single, you're likely the recipient of a lot of unsolicited advice, pep talks, encouragements, because people mean well, but at times we find that they go way past the way of helpful, and some comments do not just rub off the right way. And in this video I share some of the comments, I share some of the statements, I share some of the things that probably I have been told as a single person, probably you may have been told, that didn't go well with you. So I just share to let you know, if you're married or maybe if you're in a relationship, that some of these things do not go well with us, and it's good just to avoid or maybe consider the context in which you are saying some of these things. So how can you be single? Like, this question, we don't know how to answer it. Or is it a rhetoric question? Like, it just goes to show that as a person there's something probably wrong with you, because apparently single people do not look like you. Can we take a minute to just single people don't look like you? So that one, it just puts this person in a dilemma. What is wrong with me? Is it my skin? Is it my height? Is it my diction? Is it my accent? Because this person cannot get why you are single. Your biological clock is ticking, and this person is outrightly telling you that you are old and you need to do something about it. But then, what can I do? Where is this biological clock so that we can stop it from ticking? Because we would want to just stop it. Like, yeah. And sometimes these comments do not come out in that way, that your biological clock is ticking. We've had people, maybe I have had comments thrown at, by the time you get a child, you'd be too old to run around with them. Like, maybe if you're attending their PTA and the other children will be like, is this their grandma? Is this their great aunt? Who is this? So please, as much as it is not in my control to have a husband and get a kid right now, because it doesn't go off the right way, because it makes one feel like a failure, because at this time when you are thinking they should have a husband and children, they are not. So their life is a failure. They are not doing anything with their lives. Use this time to better yourself. Come on, shouldn't we all be bettering ourselves? Whether single, whether married, whether in school or not in school, at whatever stage, we should all be bettering ourselves. We should all be acquiring some skills, some lessons that will help us, not just because we are aiming to be married. So this comment just goes to make the single person feel like, for you to acquire the marriage status, you need to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 10 steps. Then you qualify to be married. And we all know that marriage is not an achievement. So all of us need skills, all of us. And bettering yourself doesn't stop when you're married. You must have so much free time. Come on, guys. Don't we all have the same time allocation? Like, we all have 24 hours in a day. I get that as a married person, probably you're taking care of your husband if they need to be taken care of, and children, you're meal prepping, you're doing all those things. But we all do that. Like, it's just that we are not taking care of husbands and taking care of children. It makes them feel like, if they have not accomplished some things, like, what are they doing with their time when they have all this time in the world? Like, what am I doing with my life? I haven't cleaned my house. Like, what have I been doing? And I am so single. Like, you are too picky. Well, I get it that at times single persons, we may have things, probably standards or values or something that probably may be outrageous to you. But this one goes to show a single person that you should not even have standards, or maybe whatever you have is way up there, and you know yourselves, you know the values that you have, you know the principles, you know your standards, you know things that you can accept and things that you cannot accept. But we receive such comments that one, that you are too picky, so you go down and like, God, what should I remove in my list? Lord, is this even, should this even be there? And you know deep down that there are some things that are non-compromisable, if that's a word, to you. So don't lower them standards, don't lower those values just so to accommodate those who think that you are too picky. And guys, can we talk about this one? That's why you're single. Like, ouch, that's so hurtful, because you don't know the story of this person. You don't know if probably they've been widowed. You don't know if probably something happened, something nasty, and that's why they're single. Like, that one, please, it's just not cute. Like, you can't go around telling someone who does not have a kid, that's why you don't have a kid. You can't go around telling someone who is jobless, that's why you don't have a job. You see the way it's not coming out right? It's the same way for us single people. It doesn't come out the right way. It's not even cute. It's not cute. And some of these comments, unless you know someone, unless you know their story, please avoid telling them that, okay? Because it hurts their feelings. I can't even imagine being single. I don't know how you do it. It implies that as a single person, you're probably privileged, or maybe you're too miserable, because this person, in their mind, they cannot figure out how you're doing. Like, you're a subject of interest. Your life should be under analysis, because according to them, being single, wow, how are you even hacking it? Because they can't fathom it in their mind. It's like people just dropped from heaven and they were married. Like, no, it doesn't happen like that. Or maybe it did happen to you, but the people I know, it doesn't happen like that. So please don't throw these comments off. It's not. So guys, some of these comments come from our loved ones. Some of them come from people that you know, they know your values, especially being a believer. I shouldn't be getting comments like, or maybe I can excuse comments like, biological clock is ticking, like when I was your age, because what am I supposed to do? If it were within my control, if I would put God candle, I'd have a husband and a child right now, just for the sake of it. But because that is not the case, I choose to say no. And I'm saying this, so this is not to say that when you are around a single person, you should walk on eggshells, because you don't know what to say that would maybe rub them off the wrong way. This is just to say that be careful with the comments that you make. Also this one as well. And this, you're happy for someone, you genuinely just wish them well, and they feel the need to tell you something to feel better. Like someone is engaged to get married, and you, oh, congratulations, I wish you well, blah blah blah, and then they start now preaching to you like, oh, even you, God is going to remember you. Please, no! Just receive that I am happy for you, congratulations, I'll support you in any way. Don't, the pressure to feel that you need to say something that will make this person feel better, sometimes it comes off as a fake. It comes off like you're just saying it because you need to make me feel better. No, we are not in a pity party. You don't have to make me feel good about myself by telling me that, oh, God, is preparing for you a husband. Your husband is gonna be, gosh, you know, all those prophetic voices that you've been hearing, but you never told me, because now I have congratulated you, because I'm there for you. I feel the need now to just pour them. Like, and all of us can decipher when someone is being fake. It just doesn't, it's not just from these single comments, from everything. Like, you wish someone well and they feel they need to lift you up, kidogo. So the thing here is context. Know the person, know what makes them feel bad. Because for me, there are times I know when someone tells me something, I know that this one is genuine. Like, I don't feel like, are you just saying that just because? But there are times they'll say, imagine I don't feel you. Just don't say it. Don't say it. It's not cool, okay? So thank you so much for watching, and God bless you.